have any chance of winning this game.
Middleton takes one, and there is that 42-inch vertical.
On the bench, Pat Connaughton running start. Throwing it down, left hand extend and throw it down.
Middleton a rebound. Antetokounmpo was right there.
But you got numbers.
Giannis kicks it out. Connaughton for three. Bang! Pat Connaughton from downtown. And the Bucks go up by 2.
Sterling Brown. Connaughton.
Having your head in the game. Nice, hard, aggressive take. You get defense out of sorts. No block out of... But he's under 29% from the three-point line this season. Good pass.
What a great pass. Connaughton with a hammer off of that.
Connaughton from 3.
He is.
Connaughton again.
Okay. Well,
Giannis kicks it out. Pat Connaughton for 3. That is for the lead.
Giannis with 6 to shoot. Pat Connaughton, much needed. He responds, ties it at 134.
catches it, keeps it high, but Reed's still there to block it. Pat Connaughton. Pat had that great tip in Chicago. Here he gets down the middle, and
whether it's to take a long stride or whether it's to use a spin move, and then he uses the upper part of his shoulders.
Wow, that was a tremendous find.
Good job by Pat Connaughton just to retrieve the basketball. Don't panic. Dante.
Yeah, San Antonio hop from 3 and the Bucks.
Wow. Pat Connaughton.
Coach Budenholzer was more concerned about LaMarcus Aldridge having
The Jones thing going on.
Pat Connaughton starts the fourth with a steal and a hammer.
Like that great Italian dessert I love, and talk about a pick-me-up. This is one here, Pat Connaughton. One of the most prolific three-point shooters in history, and Kyle Korver out on the floor also.
He ran also, and Pat Connaughton flies in from the ceiling.
3 minutes to play. 122-117. Dame. Pat Connaughton, high catch, release, and a big time. Dame against Luka.
To the back.
8 to shoot. Dame spin move, gets it back to Pat Connaughton. Can he do it again? Wow!
Beautiful crossover flush, Pat Connaughton.
Hadn't seen that before. Advantage.
Pat Connaughton with the yank. Great play, Connaughton. Took it away. Prepares it and hammers it. Unbelievable. Wow.
that's your can't jump crew.
Scores mentality, just lost the ball. Race to the rim. Connaughton looking for the angle. Slams it down. Pat Connaughton.
Wanted Jokic. Picked off by Middleton. Connaughton behind the back, and Giannis has yet another slam in the first quarter.
Out in the break. And now it's just...
To Grayson, and I said it in an interview, and he was like, I know exactly what that means. So it's always nice in a transition when some things are familiar.
Yeah, that's always helpful.
Well, they changed the angle of that pick and roll to run it at the elbow with a tremendous result. Connaughton a 3. Gets the bounce and goes in. Pat Connaughton from downtown, his second three-pointer. And the Bucks take a 1-point lead.
Really good job. And, you know, sometimes the scheme is to go over, sometimes under, and sometimes Dante's just reading it.
That is Pat Connaughton.
This is beautiful.
Way to Connaughton. And now the Bucks work on the half court. Connaughton the cutter, yes, from Drew.
Certain way of handling his teammates. He has great empathy for his teammates, knowing who needs to get what and when. His timing has been impeccable.
By Cook.
With a couple of converging warriors, puts it down. On the end.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Look at this.
Yeah.
There you go.
Here's Connaughton speeding to the rim. Flushes it down. Looked like he got hit by Finney Smith as well.
steals and turnovers into transition buckets as well as anybody in the league. All right, PC.
They didn't have all the coaches they did now.
No, you were the advanced scout. You were the assistant at practice every day and on the bench.
Well, a lot of different hats, and Connaughton doing a lot of different things here today, mainly scoring.
Drew taking it baseline. Out to Middleton. Back to Connaughton from up top. Pat has...
Yeah, you're not going to play in Chris Finch's system unless you're playing and giving, everything, every possession defensively.
Connaughton!
Ball team well coached. They compete, they battle.
Pat Connaughton.
Throw from where he is now. Nice. There's Connaughton. These two are playing, Jim. These two are playing. Connaughton, DiVincenzo.
Allen picked up by Harris. Swing. Connaughton. Wild shot.
It's finished by Connaughton. Good defense.
Teammates.
Middleton leaves it for Connaughton. And yes, at the half.
Guys like that kind of run out of energy, not used to exerting that much energy. Probably shoots it about 4 or 5 times a game at most.
To Holiday feeding Pat Connaughton. Connie's corner.
16, Milwaukee just 6. The defense has been stunning tonight. Pat Connaughton.
Talks that these coaches are going to have to their teams. File this away. Forget about it. Pat on the JOB.
The Naps is on to Tecumpo. Serge Ibaka has checked in. Jordan Nwora here for the first time on the Bucks side. And a few reserves there on the Bulls. And Pat.
It's just 103 on the year. He's right around 40% from behind the arc.
Yeah, well, on the Bucks, I'm paying attention to Powell because he's the one guy that can. How about that start? But
George Hill hustling to take it away. Pass ahead for George. Oh, what a nice lead for the Hammer.
The dribble handoffs, it's that chemistry, it's that cohesion that doesn't seem to always be there offensively for him.
Years ago, who would have thought it? He was on that trajectory, but you don't know how much.
Pat Connaughton. Connaughton reverse, yes sir. Pat Connaughton has 18.
Bucks shooting absolutely lights out. Oh, the lob play to Giannis. Beautifully done.
Marge actually went to school there also.
I feel like you're building up a Louisiana. Nice. Pat Connaughton coming over.
Pat Connaughton able to track the miss by Murray down and score. Dunk from Giannis.
Antetokounmpo inside. Double team. Back out Connaughton. Connaughton on the drive. Layup. Reverse. Oh! Connaughton lays.
Have no problem with that shot. You just knock one down. You're supposed to take that next one.
The Bucks have doubled up Miami, and now more than that, 50.
Legally, as physically as you possibly can, but just a physical attitude.
Oh, let Pat dunk. A one-handed jam for Pat Connaughton.
Blessed around the philosophies of Coach Budenholzer. Oh, great quick feet out on the floor for a guy 6'10", 260.
60% shooting, by the way, the Clippers are from distance. Connaughton, PC, 4-3.
It's back to 6. Portis thought about the 3. Connaughton, nice feed inside. Bobby Portis again moving without the ball.
Tricky dribbles on Tyus Jones. Pat.
Get out of the way, Gorky. Gorky was no part of. Knock down some jumpers. Giannis is not going to dominate the paint.
Connaughton runs and flushes.
9-20 to go in the half. Holiday, Middleton, back to Holiday with 2. DiVincenzo extra pass. Connaughton at the buzzer. A 3. That was perfect.
And an outstanding on-ball defender.
Oh, Pat dunk! Taking bodies on that drive.
Had a spectacular 18-year career. We saw Bryn Forbes hit a moment ago. Giannis.
A lot more positive production, less infighting and backs.
No team in the NBA switches more statistically than the Boston Celtics. Connaughton lace.
Oladipo showing some life offensively.
Catch and shoot Connaughton.
kid's got in the gym range, folks, out of Notre Dame.
Simons that time on the other end. It's Craig for three. Pat Connaughton, double-handed rebound flush.
Body came close to putting the body on him, and before that you want to be the aggressor offensively.
Pat Connaughton for the lead. He got
Of the opening period, Tyler Kolek has come in. No Cameron Payne, still out with a left hamstring. Of course, Achua is still out as well. Nice alley-oop, Connaughton to Antetokounmpo.
Long rebound off the missed three to Royce O'Neal.
Knicks back up by 2. 5.5 remaining. Brown becoming a factor now. They want some D. Connaughton in the corner. Got it.
We talked about the offensive rebounds from Memphis, but Dante DiVincenzo always tenacious on the board. Leads the Pat Connaughton high
at the start of the first quarter. Bucks trailing here by 2. Put the handoff to Pat Connaughton, who takes it inside for a flush.
This thing is getting personal. TJ and Drew Holiday are really going at it. Drew just kicked his pocket.
Here's 5 to shoot here for Pat. Trying to take it inside, being guarded by Derrick Rose that time. A fade.
A lot more shooting. Great job by Trajan Langdon, bringing in the requisite shooting around Cade Cunningham to make their offense